Welcome by ChrissiesTalk, and I have a very special guest with me. It's Shashank. No,
Yeah, Shashank.
Shashank. Perhaps you introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I am Shashank and I am a physicist. I work in the field of experimental condensed matter physics in India.
I know it in German unter Supraleiter. So can you explain it?
Yeah, so actually in experimental condensed matter physics, I particularly work in the field of superconductivity. So actually in superconductivity, what happens, if you know something about physics, so there is something called resistor and capacitor. So resistor is something which blocks the current and capacitor is something which store the current. So like if some material is having some resistance, so it will stop the current. But if that material is not having any resistance, the current will flow for infinite time continuously. So that kind of material is called superconductor. So I make new superconductors in my research work, and I study their properties.
So before we go deeper in the subject, from which city of India do you come?
Yeah, actually, my residence is near Varanasi. The place is called Jaunpur. But I do my research in Bhopal, which is in the central part of India, and it is a very nice place.
Tell me a little bit about the place. So when you say it's in the center of India, so what climate you have there? Is it cold, warm?
Yeah, means in whole India the climate is like very much fluctuating. In the winters it will be like around 0 degree, but in the summer it will reach around 50 degrees Celsius. So yeah, we have a lot of variation in weather in our area.
So, and you arrived now in Germany, and why you come to Germany?
Yeah, actually I came to Germany for a conference which is based on superconductivity. So a lot of people who are expert in this field, they come to a particular place and they discuss that what research is going on currently in the world. This conference is being held from 1988 or so, and every three years this conference happens, and then every time it happens at different parts of the world. So this time it is happening in Stuttgart, otherwise sometime it is in US or Asia or everywhere.
So how was your first impression about Germany? You are the first time here in Germany.
Yeah, this is my first time, and yeah, it is a very great experience for me. I came to Europe before in Spain, but this place is very much different from Spain.
Can you explain it? What is the difference here?
Yeah, actually means the whole environment is different. Like people are different, and then the culture, the buildings which I am looking at, they are kind of historical German architecture. So that is very different for me, and the people are also like very free kind of people are there in this country. I see. Yeah, that is very good thing.
Then. Before I come back on for your trip in Stuttgart, how is it in India? You worked there as senior?
Yeah, actually I work there as senior research fellow. Okay, so that is kind of a researcher position, which is I do PhD actually. So in a PhD you have two kind of positions. First one is junior research fellow, then you become senior research fellow before completing your PhD. So yeah, currently now I'm at my senior research fellow position.
Explain me this picture. Is it the university or the place where you live, or?
Yeah, this one is inside my institute where I do my PhD. So yeah, this is the academic building, you can say, where all the classrooms and faculties and labs are there. So this is just outside. There is a beautiful garden. So this photo has been taken through that.
Yeah, I see. It looks very comfortable. So you, if you don't want to research or you get blocked, you can go out on the field and enjoy the
it is a very beautiful campus. Like there is a lot of greenery, and in the peak season, you will find a lot of flowers and everything. So it is very nice.
Wonderful. Yeah. And tell me a little bit, how is it to study or to make a PhD in India?
Yeah, means in India, doing PhD is much difficult than doing in Europe. Like in Europe, generally PhDs are completed in 3 or 3.5 years. But in our country, it is around 5 years. So it is much longer time than what is there in Europe. Yeah, so it is different from that. But here in Europe, the work-life balance is very better. than our place. Here people are chill on Saturday and Sunday, they don't work, and in the evening also they get a lot of time for their own life. But in our place, yeah, it is very hard. Like we work for like late night as well, and on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays as well. Yeah, it is like that.
Yeah, so you sent me also one nice picture that we see. It's the entrance of the university,
Yeah.
and it's in the night. So you also there in the night?
Yeah, actually we live in the residential campus, so there is a hostel inside the campus itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
we live
see.
inside that only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so and even professors and everyone, they live inside the campus only. So it is a residential campus. Everyone has got their.
The professors also live there with the families?
Yeah. They live with their family. They have got faculty quarters to live there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very colorful. I see
Actually, this photograph has been taken around the Independence Day. So in our country, the Independence Day is on 15th of August. So during that time, the whole campus is decorated with our light of our flag. So we have these three colors in our flag. So they decorate the campus with these three color of lights. So you will find it very colorful.
And you find something others different between India and Germany, Stuttgart, for example, you told the life balance, work-life balance, but what else is different?
Yeah, actually, most of the things are different. Like the food is very much different. The culture of the people, it is very much different. Like you will find here people enjoying in the evening at the streets. Yeah, it is very nice thing here. But in our country, you will find them even working in the evening time as well. So yeah, you cannot find that much enjoyment in our country.
So what are you doing for your enjoyment and for relaxing after the research?
Yeah, actually, sometimes we go out for outings or something, or mostly on Sunday we spend our whole time enjoying outside and going for some trip or movie or something. So yeah, but on a daily basis we don't enjoy that much. Only on weekends we get some time to enjoy. But here I can see that people have a lot of good life, like they work a whole day and then they enjoy in the evening. Yeah, that is a very good thing I found here.
So then I come back to your research. There's a wonderful photo from you.
Yeah.
So can you explain it? It looks in the way funny and very concentrated. So
yeah, actually this photo was taken by me. Actually, I work on superconductors, so I grow crystals. Like you will find some crystals in the ring or some diamond or these kind of things. So that we can artificially grow those crystals. So actually in this image I am just putting light on a crystal and I am looking at it, that how it is glowing, and then I have used some AI to recreate that image to put some elements, so it looks like some physics work is going on.
So explain a little bit more about your work, about you say you are experimental.
Yeah.
So what does it mean? What kind of experimental work you are doing?
Yeah, actually, so there are a lot of applications of superconductivity. Like you will find that there are maglev trains which are going on in Japan and in China. There are high-speed trains that can run at 700 km per hour and like that. So for those trains, you will need superconductivity. And even in MRIs, which are a large-scale healthcare system, so in that also superconductors are used. But generally people don't know that they are using superconductors, but they are using everywhere. So in that superconductors, we are the people who make those superconductors. So yeah, I synthesize new superconductors, like we take some different elements and then we react them together to make a new compound, and then we check that it is a superconductor or not, and then yeah, we do this kind of stuff.
And what is fascinating for you to work in this field? Is there any kind of, you got as a child or as a youth, you got some clue and say, this I won't do, or what else?
Yeah, it was not from the beginning. Like I did not think about that from the childhood. But yeah, as I moved along, like I did my bachelor's and then I did my master's. So I thought that yeah, this thing is very much interesting. Like in bachelor's we had some idea about this thing, but in master's I did a detailed study about superconductors and all things. So I found it very interesting that yeah, I can make these things. So why not? I should do these things. And then the interest came into me that yeah, I should do research work on this superconductivity.
What else? So you told about the trains, the fast trains, and about medicine and healthcare.
Yeah. And now you must be hearing about that in the world, quantum computing is very much nowadays. You must be listening about that quantum computers are being developed, and it will now overtake after 50 years. Everything will be using quantum computers that are thousands times faster than the normal supercomputers which we are using, and even in that we are using superconductivity. So yeah, that is the next thing which people are going to do using the superconductors.
You say you are researching material, if it's possible for them. So which kind of material? You say diamond, and what else?
Yeah, means not diamond actually, but yeah, I was just given an example of a crystal. Like diamond is a crystal. So we grow different kind of crystals which are not diamond, but that can have the superconducting properties. So actually we use the entire periodic table, and then we pick different elements, and according to our research that which elements can be mixed and that can produce a superconductor. So yeah, we have some idea about this research, that how it is going on, then what new things we can do to produce some new things. Yeah, so we do it like that.
The only thing what I know is you have to cool them very deep down, so minus, I don't know.
Yeah, so actually nowadays room temperature superconductivity is being discussed, like can superconductors work at room temperature, so that we can use it everywhere. We can use it in normal wires and current will continuously flow. There will be no loss of current and electricity will not be required continuously. So, but till now it has not been done yet, and we require low temperature to study superconductivity. Even in my lab, we go up to like 50 millikelvin or 0.05 Kelvin. That much low temperature to test our superconductors. So yeah, it is very low temperature kind of phenomena. But at least we have reached not up to the room temperature, but yeah, much hotter temperature than the 0 Kelvin.
Okay, and back to your visit here in Stuttgart. Now you had you time between after the conference to visit some places here in Stuttgart?
Yeah, actually I found time to visit two places. First of all, I visited the TV tower, and I visited that because that is very historical kind of thing, and it was the beginning of the first TV tower in the world. And then the whole world got inspired by it, and they created such architecture. And the other thing which I visited was Mercedes Museum, because it tells the whole history of the Germany, that how it started from the first automobile and then how it evolved to the current situation of like e-vehicles or something. So yeah, it is a very nice place.
Thank you for visiting here, and I wish you good luck.
Yeah, thank you for taking the interview. Thank you.